Councilmember Dawn Lutke, and I'm here in Gaithersburg at Hills Gymnastics, right in the heart of District 7. We're gonna talk to gymnast Kayla DiCello. I'm really excited to hear about her journey and her work with her coach, Kelly Hill. Good morning, Kayla. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for taking the time out to talk to us today.
Of course.
You grew up here as well as training here at Hills Gymnastics. You grew up in Montgomery County.
I did.
And so tell us a little bit about what it was like growing up in Montgomery County.
It was really good. It's been really fun living in Montgomery County and just being able to have a really good gym here and all the schools that have been able to accommodate my training schedule has been probably the most helpful thing.
She has looked so calm throughout this routine, and she's performed like it as well. Smallest of pauses before her double pike dismount, really focused.
You have competed on the world stage for a while now. What was your most recent competition?
I just had the Pan American Games.
What was your favorite event?
Probably all around finals.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
why is that? What did you get?
Because I won all around finals.
So what is your favorite event of the four that you compete in?
My favorite one is bars.
And how does it feel to be up there in the middle of performing?
I think one of my favorite parts is flying and recatching the bar, and that it's different than all of the other events. When my bars is good, it all just flows together, which I really like, and I think it's really cool to watch.
And I know, no matter how effortless it looks in the middle of a competition, and I know it takes a lot of power, a lot of strength, and a lot of mental power to perform at the level you perform.
And a full twisting double tuck dismount.
So let's talk about why you're back here at Hills now. You're a college student at the University of Florida, but you're taking some time away to get back into training here at Hills. What are you working towards?
I'm working towards the Paris Olympics.
And how much training do you need to do now?
I'm back on the same schedule as I was before I left for school, so around 32 hours a week. I would wake up around 5 and then go to practice, which started at 6, go from 6 to 10. Come back here to the gym for practice around 3:30, and then go from 3:30 to 7:30.
I'm super excited for you, and I am gonna stay in tune and tracking to see how things go, but wishing you all the best as you head towards the 2024 Olympics.
Thank you.
Team USA's Kayla DiCello.
I'm here today with Kelly Hill, and we're at Hills Gymnastics in Gaithersburg. I heard rumor that you were going to retire, maybe, but you didn't retire. So talk about why.
Actually, I did retire.
You did retire. Did you come back?
Yes.
And what brought you back?
When Kayla was done, I had said that was going to be my last athlete, and I was retiring. She went to Florida the day after USA Championships, and I basically moved to Delaware, where we have a beach house. And Kayla gave me a call back in April and asked if she could come back and train for 24. That was a hard decision for me to make. I've just done this for so long. I love the sport of gymnastics, and Kayla's a worker.
Round on the board and up. Your time to turn. We're back to just watch.
She works her bottom up and just is fun to work with. She's enjoying it, she communicates, she talks, she's fun.
Nice. Chest in a little bit longer. Sit up. You open this a little too much. Just stay tight to here. You can catch the bar.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining our presentation here of our Councilmember for a Day.
Well, Councilmember for a Day is a great program. We had a great group of students. We did a video contest. We said, submit a video on some issue that you think we need to solve from a public policy perspective. And Folashade, who is our student from Seneca Valley, did a compelling video on the cost of childcare.
This ties into a deeper issue in Montgomery County that I'd like to speak on. Daycare is essential for so many working parents and guardians in Montgomery County.
And she'll be up there today with me, participating fully.
Thank you. This is our council member for a day, Folashade. Good to see you, sir. Yeah. You may notice I have someone sitting right next to me here, Folashade Ipe Binu, who is our 2023 council member for a day. Herself, obviously, her family, her mom is in the audience as well. The mighty Seneca Valley High School. Councilmember Balcom is going to be very happy about that the upcoming.
Seeing you today at the dais and seeing the video, I think that it's these times where we feel most hopeful about our future.
She's already told me she has questions and things that she'll want to say today.
And then that gets forwarded to the council, and then the council can change it. You know, there's 11 of us, so or today there's 12. So, but normally it's 6 votes. Whatever 6 people want to do is what happens. If you agree, you'll raise your hand.
And so all those in favor of the OPEB policy as approved by the GO committee?
That's the first 12-0 you've ever had.
First. Thank you, Councilmember Katz.
Part of the responsibility of the council is we have land use authority, and so this is the master plan for that area.
The community's hurting right now, and people are in fear. They are deeply concerned about their safety.
So the hope is by layering on state support and local county support, we can protect the actions that hate is not accepted in Montgomery County.
Thank you. Councilmember Jawando.
Thank you. I really appreciate the work on introducing this. The important thing to recognize here, one of the many important things, is that all of these hate incidents and bias incidents are up. Mr. President, my council member for a day has requested to speak, so if we
absolutely
could yield to her.
Yeah, I wanted to recall an experience I had where I found myself in a religious place, in a place of worship. And so I remember the religious leader actually shared with the congregation that if someone wanted to harm the community, they would go there first to that that place of worship. And so I just wanted to share that experience to show support for the funding, especially because the hate and the bias and the violence continue all over the nation and the world.
Thank you, Councilmember Jawando. Thank you, Councilmember Epimenu.
I couldn't be more proud of her. A lot of her achievement. She's self-motivated, so she does a lot of things. I can't even keep up with her schedule. So half the time I don't know where she has meetings here, there, and I'm like, I can't. But I'm just very glad, very proud mom, and I'm just looking forward to her future to see what she's gonna, what all of this is gonna amount to, but I'm sure it's gonna be very good.
It's a great program for students to get involved in the public policy process and think about what they might want to do, because whether you run for office one day, which we hope many of them will, or that you're just an active, engaged citizen, it's important that everyone's engaged with their government.
So we're going to stand up and get in this picture, so we'll slide over here.
Just open them up.
The key is that you don't want to stand behind somebody tall.
The guy with the camera and the purple shirt is Sky.
Yeah.
You can see Sky, he can see you, you're in the picture. This is the most important thing for counselor of the day.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I can see Sky, I think I'm good.
Yeah, there you go, that's a good sign.
You'll be in the picture now.
So this is a proclamation of the Montgomery County Council, whereas the Council Member for a Day Challenge is an opportunity for middle and high school students in Montgomery County to add their voice. And at this day, the 28th of November in the year 2023, signed by myself on behalf of the whole council. Congratulations again.
It was really good discussion. A lot of different points brought up, and I just love how everybody, everybody's a Montgomery County resident. So there's so many different backgrounds, and everybody's been, like I said, a pedestrian. Everybody's been living here, so it's a lot of good things brought up. Yeah, I did get to talk, which is super cool. I've never talked up here. I've never even been in this building until yesterday, so it's crazy to just come here yesterday and already be up on here. So,
no election, nothing, right?
How did this Montgomery County police detective win a silver medal in powerlifting? Well, it all started in Damascus.
I grew up in Damascus, and I went to Damascus High School and played Damascus sports.
So Diana Humphrey was always an athlete. Then after an internship in college with the Montgomery County Police Department, Diana was hooked.
I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. Especially, I always wanted to be a detective. I enjoyed trying to figure out the puzzle pieces and putting them together.
But what led to powerlifting and a silver medal? Well, Councilmember Dawn Lukey wanted to know and asked.
So what got you into weightlifting?
I started after my son was born. I honestly felt really bad about myself. I had some postpartum depression, and I had all this extra weight. I was like, okay, I need a goal. And I'd always heard about this thing called powerlifting, and I don't know, it just clicked with me. Like, I think I could do this.
So you didn't just participate in the games in Winnipeg, you won a medal. You were a silver medalist.
When I went to Winnipeg, I wasn't expecting, honestly, to win anything. I just wanted to do my best on that day. And I wanted to move from where I was back in December. I just wanted to make progress. And so to actually be rewarded with something, it was just, it felt really good. And, you know, for that moment, you're satisfied.
Over 8,000 athletes participated in the Police and Fire World Games in Winnipeg. Diana's deadlift of 330 pounds and bench press of 170 pounds may have won her silver, but now it's a different medal she is after.
Yeah. New goal. New goal is gold, right? So, you know, I'm not going to give up. So you kind of want something on your mouth to just put pressure on to help you drive. And I thought, hey, World Police and Fire Games, got to represent U.S.
What do your fellow officers think about all of this?
Some of the guys are pretty impressed.
And they should be.
Yeah. They laugh and they're like, I don't think I could do that much weight. So they're all very supportive. They were just real excited for me and were real interested to find out how I did in the games when I came back.
Your husband being very supportive of you doing this and having that time, and I think that makes all the difference in the world, because when you have kids and you're trying to juggle all the many things.
We're in a 50-50 relationship. You know, it might switch. Sometimes you might be 70-30. Like, for example, my husband's a basketball coach.
Coach Humphrey, thank you for watching DMV Hoop Session.
So from November 15th to March, you know, we're all in with him, and we're all in with his team, and we're all, you know, and then I'm adapting my needs at that point. But then, you know, every other time of the year, like for this powerlifting competition this spring, he was all in for me. And so the scale tips.
And how do your kids view this?
It's so funny. They like it, especially at the games. They were like my biggest supporters. They're so funny. My husband's 6'4", 200 and some pounds, and they're like, you know, Mama's stronger than Pops. And I'm like, well, not quite, but yes, Mama's very strong. Right. So it's funny, you know, in their minds. But I want them to think, especially my daughter, you know, that you can be strong, you know, and being strong physically helps you mentally.
Diana Humphrey has proven she can do the heavy lifting in the gym as a police officer and as a mom who coaches her daughter's softball team. But sometimes the weights give her a different kind of strength.
Tell me how this has helped you with resiliency and mental agility.
You know, when you feel physically better, you just feel more clear of mind. Right. You know, as a mom, you have that constant to-do list, right, running your mind. I mean, constant, okay, I need to buy a birthday gift for so-and-so. So I think that's the biggest thing is it helps me reset. And the gym time is my time. It's no one else's time. So no one gets to take that away from me. Nobody's screaming mama from the other side. You know, I'm in the bathroom or whatever. You know, this is my time.
Reporting in Germantown, I'm Mike Springer.